brought to you by TasteBetter.com. This is our new kitchen studio because we're trying a raw recipe, and I finally get the appeal to raw. Everyone was all raw for raw, and raw, blah, blah. And I was like, come on, I like to cook my food once in a while. But raw food means you don't need an oven, and it means you don't need pots and pans. And taking it a few steps further, do you really need a kitchen? I mean, every proper coffee table is equipped with a food processor, for example. So, we're very excited today. We are going to make some walnut carob fudge, which has got 3 whole ingredients, so I hope you pay close attention. And this is from the Complete Book of Raw Food by Lori Baird and Julie Rodwell. And this was pretty much our go-to raw book for quite a while. Still is a lot. You notice there's a lot of little tabs and stuff. It's one of the few cookbooks we have actually where we use more than one recipe in it, so it's quite good. Check it out, and this recipe is being done with the very kind permission of the publisher, so life is awesome. So we're not really going to do the recipe like it's in there though, because following directions is not very fun. What you're going to need to do this, and I don't think we've ever made it with the full ingredient list, I've realized after the fact, so we'll see how much this makes. We're going to need 3½ cups of almonds, and you put them in your food processor, decorate the carpet a little bit, it's all good, and you're going to want to churn them up till they say to make it into like a smooth texture and everything. I like a little bit of chunkiness in my fudge, so it's really up to you. Alright, I'm just going to knock it off the sides a little bit. And now at this point in the recipe, they say that you should take this nut mixture and put it in a bowl and put the rest of the ingredients in and stir it all up. But I've got this great stirring device right here, so we're going to kind of cheat a little bit. Don't tell Lori and Julie, but we'll go for it. I don't know if this is going to fit in the bowl. Next up, we've got 1 3/4 cups of pitted dates. We just bought them at the store. If you get them at the bulk store, they might be a little dry and you might want to soak them a little. These ones are pretty fresh though, so dunk those in. And it's going to be snug. And we're going to churn that up and mix them together. Alright, this is going well, I think. We've got it now into like a crusty kind of thing. I've noticed a lot of raw recipes will do pie crust with like a date pecan or date walnut kind of thing. So this isn't too different from that. It's kind of something you could see pressing into a pan. Finally, to give it a little bit of color and make it look a little more fudge-like as opposed to just a speckly thing, we're going to add some carob. So we've got 1/2 cup of carob powder. Just let that mix up a little bit. It's like it's spinning in the mud, the tires, the raw tires in the raw mud. Oh, there's lots of room in here. I don't know what I was worried about. This is supposedly a 0.8 liter food processor bowl if you're comparing at home to whether or not this can fit. Like I said earlier, most of the time when we do this recipe, we just do 1/2 batch. So this is just something new. It's starting to blend. Probably get away with just being impatient at any point in the process, but it's going to affect the presentation. Oh yeah, the stuff on the bottom is starting to look good. I am going to fling a batch of this all over the carpet. It's going to be awesome, and you guys will all get to see and laugh. This wouldn't happen if the coffee table's food processor was actually integrated and mounted. I don't know why they haven't made one of those yet. Oh yeah, it's starting to look really good near the bottom part. Basically, you're just looking for a dark brown color with relative consistency. I'm just not seeing it at the top part yet, so I'm just going to do one more round of this and we'll move on to the next thing. While I'm doing that, please say hi to Misty the cat. Good enough, I say. Alright, and that takes us to the final phase of the process, which is just the pressing and forming. I just grabbed a baking pan of some sort, casserole thing. Basically, all I want is something that's got sides so I can press the stuff in and it can push up against the sides. And this is more than likely too small. This is what we normally use for the half mixture, I think. So I'll just pour some of it out into here. Looks like cat food. I don't know if actually you can see Misty on the side of the couch. I think you can. Okay, and then all we do is spread it out nice and even and pack it down. This is a great dish to make if you're on your way to a party in a hurry and you happen to have 3½ cups of almonds. Alright, and lastly, all you need to do is just take a regular knife and slice it up into squares or moons or clovers or whatever else you want to do. And that's it. Carob Walnut Fudge from the Complete Book of Raw Food. Have a great day.